Hello all you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Britik coming at you fast with another Destiny video, and today I am going to be showing you guys the raid ending, my tips and tricks on how to beat it. It's actually pretty damn easy as long as everybody cooperates, coordinates, and another big word that starts with the letter C. But seriously guys, it's important to have teamwork in this. And as long as you do, it'll be super easy. It won't even be hard. It's just a rinse and repeat kind of pattern, and all you need to do is understand how to do it, and then you can just defeat Atheon. So what you're seeing right here is me getting blown up by a Supplicant, because those things are freaking... I hate those things so much. Just came out of nowhere, like my brother. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of fucked up, actually. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean that. But it's just a rinse and repeat kind of thing. It's a rinse and repeat kind of thing. So let's get into it. This video should last around 17 minutes, and that'll definitely be enough time to describe what you need to do and how you stay alive and how you coordinate and how you just make all of this work. You just make all of this work. So the first thing that you need to do is you got to make sure that everybody in your party is at least level 26. This will make the experience so much easier, because if everybody is the not required level, but the recommended level, then it just makes it all that much easier. That's kind of obvious. Like, come on, Britik, give us something good. Like, we know that. I'm getting there. Chill. Fuck. Okay? Calm your nipples. I am on my way to the information. So, make sure that you have people that are competent, that you like, that you know what they're doing. And, yeah, just have a good time together. So there's a set pattern to how you can send people to teleport, to go back in time and all that. There's actually a concept that you need to follow in order to send the 3 people back every single time. And those 3 people will be the ones going back in time, retrieving the shield, fighting their way out, while the other 3 people stand on one of these pillars, or next to one of these pillars like I am in this video, and opening up the portal for them. Now, the people who get sent back in time need to communicate by some sort of call out, whether it's red or green, Mars or Venus. Just label, because there's 2 different planets, there's 2 different areas that you go to. Make sure you label those 2 different areas. If you want to be really technical about it, those 2 areas are 2 different times, right? One's like prehistoric and one's like before the dinosaur era. I don't know the specifics of it, but they're different time areas. They're different time zones. I don't want to say time zones, that's wrong, but fuck it, you know what I mean. Okay, anyway, communicate where you guys get sent, because it doesn't matter if they are on the one that looks really barren. My team and I, we called that one Mars because it looked like Mars. You can call it red or yellow because there's no vegetation on it whatsoever. That is the left portal right here. That is the portal that I'm standing by right now. You would have to open this portal. If they are on Venus, or the one with vegetation, that's like a tropical jungle kind of thing, that one looks like Venus to me, so our team and I called it Venus. That would be the right one, the one that I'm going to right now in the video. So, communicate. If you get sent back in time, communicate. Now, how do you send the 3 people every single time back in time? It's really easy. All you have to do is, before he opens up the time stream, before he sends forth his supplicants, he's going to teleport the 3 people. Before he does that, those 3 people need to stand in the back, all the way in the back. They need to go to the back of the bus. They need to basically stand up. If you were to look to my left right now in this video, just stand up against that wall while the other 3 people are pushed up to these portals, or even standing on top of these pillars, and those 3 people all the way in the back will be teleported every single time. Now make sure that you coordinate, make sure that you show people, or make sure that you know who's going to pick up the shield, right? Make sure that the person who picks up the shield knows how to use the shield. And if he does that, then we'll just all be handy dandy lemon schmandy, basically. Now, I think I'm showing you guys one time that we fail and then we redo it. I think that's why this is taking so long, because as you can see, his health is already down. I don't exactly remember, but I've decided to kind of make it a little bit of a longer video, because there are a few steps, a few tricks and tips that I want to give. So I decided to make it a bit of a longer video. So you're gonna see us come close, you're gonna see us fail, and then you're going to see us do it again from the very beginning. So just to be thorough, that's what's going to happen. I'm assuming. I kind of took this a couple of days ago. I don't really remember, to be honest, so we'll see. I'm kind of watching this with you guys as well, so that should be interesting. But yeah, communicate. So when they come out, what you want to do, you do not waste any ammo on the boss. Do not use any of your ammo on killing Atheon while those people are back in time in the time fluxes, okay? Do not. While he's standing still like a statue, he's going to take almost no damage. As soon as the people come out of the portal, and as soon as you see Time's Vengeance pop up on your screen, that countdown timer, as soon as your screen starts glowing yellow like mine is right now, shoot the boss with everything you have. He takes 5 times the amount of damage. 5 times. And shoot him with your gun, not your super. Even though you have unlimited super, do not use your super because your gun actually does more damage. And make sure you are spamming grenades because your grenades are infinitely recharging as well. They are just super quick when it comes to the recharging. So make sure that the you get the grenades. Just spam the grenades because they deal a lot of damage. Rocket launcher shots. My rocket launcher did about 12 to 13,000 every single time I hit him, which is insane. My assault rifle did about 750 damage per bullet when I hit him in its critical hit spot, and 470 when I didn't. So he takes massive amounts of damage in that 20 to 25 second countdown timer, basically. So that's why you want to save your ammo. Make sure you use your ammo on these supplicants. Make sure you keep the supplicants away from the portal when your teammates are going through. I use my golden gun to take out the supplicants. And as you see right there on your screen, it says enrage is near. So basically what happens when the enrage is near, when the enrage actually occurs, he just sends just a lot of those supplicants. So you want to try and kill him as fast as possible before that enrage occurs. Usually that won't happen, but you'll get him down to very low health in the process. As you can see here, he's getting low health. And keep in mind that he gets stronger as you go on. The more you play, the longer you play, the stronger he gets. So he will kill you faster and faster as you play on. So make sure you're not as risky. You're not as you're not putting yourself in those stupid situations where you can easily just be destroyed by one of his shots. You do have to play smart. You do have to use cover, and it's very important that you do so. So, what have we covered so far? So make sure you communicate, obviously. The 3 people that want to be sent back in time have to go up against the wall. Make sure that they do go up against the wall. That way they will be sent back in time all the time, really. Make sure that the same person picks up the shield every time, and make sure that that person knows what to do with the shield, including cleanse the people, holding L1 if you're on PS4, or right or left bumper if you are on Xbox. Or when he needs to actually kill the guys. The guy with the shield needs to be killing the Minotaurs. He needs to be killing the Minotaurs and everybody else while the other 2 shoot the oracles that pop up. I'm pretty sure people know how to shoot the oracles. It's just those yellow boxes that pop up back in time. All you have to do is just shoot them until they are destroyed. Make sure both people are shooting them, and the guy with the shield just kills all the other regular enemies, the hobgoblins and the Minotaurs. That's what the shield guy does. And if you don't know already, you can press R2 to do a power move. If you're in the air, you come down with a really powerful ground slam that does a lot of damage. So just keep spamming that, and you'll get rid of those Minotaurs in no time. They're no big deal. So here you'll see us. We're all dying here. We failed. We were so close, so very close. We're going to do it again, basically. And you guys will just see more of this process. You'll see more of people running through, people getting the shield down, and all of the above. Now, the kind of weapons that I would like to use, I tried everything. I used hand cannons, I used sniper rifles, I used scout rifles. I think the best weapons is just assault rifles, auto rifles, for both situations, back in time and on the ground here, I guess while fighting the boss. It's really hard. It's really hard talking about this location because you don't really know where it is. Really, you just kind of don't. It's on Venus, somewhere on Venus. Underground Venus. But yeah, use auto rifles for sure because they kill the oracles very quickly. They have really quick reload speeds most of the time. Like right there, it's already reloaded on your screen right there. My sexy vanquisher. Oh, this gun is such a beast, guys. If you haven't seen this gun already, I made a loot guy video on it. Go check it out. It is freaking flip-tastical. But auto rifles are pretty beast. They kill the supplicants fairly quickly if you shoot them in the eye, and they can deal massive amounts of damage quickly to Atheon while his gut is exposed. So make sure you do that. As a secondary, either... Oh, ow, 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 ow. I think I bit my tongue. Ah, fuck. Ow. I just barely scraped it. It's all good, guys, but it did hurt for a little bit. I would recommend using a fusion rifle or a shotgun, because when you're standing up on this pillar, which I recommend doing if you are staying back on Venus, not like Super Me up there who's getting destroyed, use fusion rifles and shotguns when they get up close to your feet. It'll kill them instantly, and because usually you'll just be using grenades and heavy ammo and assault rifle ammo on the boss, like you see me doing right here. And the reason you don't want to use your super is because your super doesn't do as much damage. You might see me use the super a couple times to shoot at the boss. Every golden gun shot of mine only does about 1,700 damage, whereas 2 bullets from the auto rifle basically adds up to that much. So make sure that you definitely use your guns, not your supers. Your supers will just only waste your time. You never want that to happen, ever. That's awful. If that happens, then it's just like poop butt. You're a poop butt. Don't use your super. And obviously, if you're a Titan, don't run up close to use the super. If you're a Warlock, I mean, unless you can revive yourself using your super. Other than that, don't use the super. It doesn't really matter. And spam, 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 spam grenades. Make sure you spam the shit out of your grenades. Usually, people only lose this because they're just not communicating. It's just a rinse and repeat pattern. It's a simple boss fight pattern. It's actually a legitimate boss fight pattern, not just like shoot until you kill him. There's actually something like a puzzle and stuff you have to do, which I love, because this takes me back to the old games when there was always some kind of pattern that you had to follow to defeat a boss. Right, like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. You had to memorize fucking Mike Tyson's moves. That son of a bitch always got me every time. But this is a fairly easy pattern. As you can see, that didn't do too much. Shooting him with the golden gun, you'll see me shoot him with the assault rifle. It does massive amounts of damage, so make sure you do that often. Throw grenades. Grenades do a lot of damage as well, as you saw right there. And it's just it's funny because sometimes you feel like you're just so weak against this boss, like everything's against you. But then once you come out, you guys have all your supercharges ready to go, you have your grenades ready to go, you have a bunch of ammo, so it's just like, I don't know, it's a change of heart. I think Atheon is a good guy, and there's some amazing rewards that you can get from Atheon. Everybody gets a shader. I forget what it's called, but it's a legendary shader, and it makes your guy turn white. You can actually go check it out in my Vanquisher loot guide video that I posted recently. I'm wearing that shader in that video. Here I'm wearing it again, as you saw me go into Golden Gun. But the shader is really, really sexy. I really like the shader. I actually wasn't mad about that at all. You could also get a few shards from you get a few ascended materials, and then as your post-game reward, I'm not exactly sure what you get, because the game has actually glitched out on me twice. I've completed this raid twice with my buds, and it's glitched out on us both times, where the countdown timer isn't 30 seconds. It is 0. It is 0 seconds, and it stays that way. And it does the whole audio bit, like it does that soundtrack, the little voice soundtrack that's so cool and all that. But it's just, it doesn't bring us back to orbit. It doesn't do anything. It just freezes. It freezes. We're just dancing there. You'll see at the end of this video what happens. It just freezes. So we thought that your stuff would go to the postmaster. We checked the postmaster, and nothing was there. So we beat it a second time, and nothing was there again. We were all sad. We were like, come on, we wanted like an exotic out of that or something. And it was just kind of sad. But instead of the Ascendant shards, which you can also get is raid gear throughout. You could get the raid gear throughout the raid, really, and it's basically legendary gear that has more light and more armor than regular legendary gear. So that is actually how you get to level 30. You need to have, I'm pretty sure, at least one, I don't know if it's at least 1 or 2 pieces of raid gear fully maxed out to get that extra little bit of light bonus, because if you don't, if you have all legendaries and 1 exotic, you'll have 29 and something. You won't actually have level 30, which is the max level. So you need at least 1 piece of raid gear. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten to level 30 yet, but based upon my calculations, then it's pretty sexy. Pretty sexy indeed. So hopefully you guys thought this was helpful. Hopefully you can utilize these tips. Make sure you're always staying on high ground when those supplicants are coming around. Also, this middle platform that I just jumped from, the supplicants do not go on that platform. You can still get shot by the supplicants, but they do not actually go there to blow you up. So if you want some kind of safe haven, stand on that platform and they won't come to you. But you still need to capture these objectives. You need to be an MLG Pro OBJ player to capture these objectives against these little suicide bomber shits. I fucking hate them. Hate them so much. They just come out of nowhere and they're like, surprise, bitch! And they just blow up. It's like, dude, come on, really? 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 Gonna do that? Gonna do that to me, game? Really? But yeah, so make sure, auto rifles for the win. Communication. If you want the same 3 people teleporting back every time, make sure that those 3 people go into the back before the time's vengeance runs out. The other 3, make sure they communicate with each other, tell them what portal you're at, you know, where the portal is, what you got to do's, which ones you got to stands-ons, all that kinds of stuffs. And then right as you come out, while that time's vengeance is going on, lay into the boss as much as possible. The person with the shield, just keep using your supercharges on the boss over and over and over again. That deals a lot of damage as well. We almost go down a second time in a very similar situation, but I actually come up clutch here, revive both of my teammates, use the golden gun for that epic last second play, and actually I end up reviving my fellow comrade here, and he actually ends up going through the portal, I think, which is pretty funny. But yeah, so that's about it, guys. Make sure that you always spam your grenades as well. That's the last most important part. You're going to see the end of this video. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. If it was, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think that's it. You know, kill him before the enrage actually occurs, because the enrage is such a bitch, and I'm pretty sure that's it. If I'm not mistaken. I think we're going to kill him right here. Come on, Atheon, die. Die, Atheon, you bitch. Good, just die. Just die by my grenades. Yeah, there he goes. There, he's dying. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, let me know, and I'll answer it down in the comment section below. But there you have it, guys. So as you can see, it says mission end, and seconds remaining 0, and it's glitched out again. And we're all just like, well, boo-hoo, it's fucking glitched. What the hell?